Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm the OPJellicent and we're back here on Pokemon Showdown. Got a squad right here that has a Choice Band Gliscor on it. I think it's a physical breaker that can catch a lot of players off guard. For example, they may switch in a Lando T expecting to trade rocks with me or get a defog as I get mine up. Hyper Cutter stops the Intimidate and then Ice Fang just blows it away. That's really great for Pokemon like Mega Medicham on the team. Fire Fang is good to help out Serperior. We can go ahead and pressure Pokemon like Mega Scizor and Ferrothorn. Then we just have U-Turn for Momentum, Earthquake for stab attack. Should be a very fun Pokemon to use, especially because it's funny to not see the Toxicor pop off on Gliscor, right? We have Heatran right here with the Firium Z. It is 2 attacks, Taunt and Stealth Rocks for the team. Our best win condition is Choice Scarf Serperior, which has Contrarier, of course. It's good against bulky teams and other offensive teams due to speed control and the Leaf Storm boosts. Double Grass Core right here is formed by Ferrothorn, which is a Spikesmon alongside our other hazards with Heatran. The completion of the Breaker Core right here alongside Gliscor is Mega Medicham. I also just don't think I've used a Mega Medicham in a while, so excited to, try it out again. And then finally we have a Wikiberry Defog Rotom Wash. The team isn't really weak to hazards. In fact, more than half of the team is immune to D-Spikes, but Defog is always a nice thing to have. I don't want to check the DM on screen, so I'll go ahead and do that after I record the intro. Let's go and get right into the games. Alright, I found a game right here. Funnily enough, the first team is actually very weak to Banded Gliscor. I just kind of Earthquake everything and then Ice Fang the Thundy, and that will be very good right here. My endgame is definitely with Scarf Serp the way I see it. The webs are going to help me out with that if they do opt to get those up, but I should outspeed everything anyway, from the looks of things right here. I'm going to go ahead and lead out with my Heatran. Now I'm going to lead Medicham and high jump kick the Shuckle. That's probably a better idea. As they decide to lead Thunderous Sigh, it could be Electrium Z. I could definitely see that. But I think I'm gonna fake out, and then I'm gonna see what they want to do from there. I think it's Electrium Z, huh? If I'm really expecting that, I'm gonna Ice Punch here. Is it Electrium? It was Z Fly, okay, so that's even worse, but like that's good damage for Leaf Storm, so it's not even the end of the world right here. Let's go ahead and bring out my Heatran next, and I believe what I want to do right here is just get up my rocks. They could have superpower. That's clearly Flynium Z Fly. They just have to go for a Wild Charge. I'm just gonna go for the Z here and knock it out. So that's great. I think I still am in a good spot with my Serp, especially now that rocks are up. I don't know how much speed they have on that Feeny though, and that's gonna be tough. Feeny comes in. I'm just gonna spam rocks, I think. I was faster, unfortunately for myself. I'll get in Serp now and start clicking Leaf Storm. This thing's gonna destroy their team if it hits every move. They have Protect, which is super bad for me, considering power points on this are super important. But Earthquake looks super spammable now, too. They could just lose to Earthquake straight up. This will die to Leaf Storm into +2 Leaf Storm. So let's go ahead and do that right here. I'm pretty sure that was a low roll right there, too. This next one should kill. Because based on the rolls, yeah, I expected that would be a lower roll. Bisharp could come in, but yeah, Banded Gliscor's Earthquake is looking amazing right now. If they go Feeny, I get another kill. I think Bisharp dies from whatever percentage it'll be at. Probably, what, 94? Unless it's AV Bisharp, so that'll be fine. I want to get in Banded Gliscor and click Earthquake, though, so I think I'm just going to spam Leaf Storm till this thing dies and then go for an Earthquake endgame. That sounds okay. They don't really have a play here. Like, even Victini can't come in at this point, I don't think. +4, I'd imagine Victini dies. Would have loved to have more damage on that Feeny, huh? If Victini comes in, I think I should switch out. I have, what, 5 Leaf Storms left, so I need to pressure that Feeny with Earthquake first. That's going to be important. And I feel like if they see my Gliscor, they're going to go Feeny initially, and I can get the damage that I need for Leaf Storm to OHKO that, so it can't Protect stall me. Those are just things that I noticed right here, but I'll be right back once this guy makes a play. Alright, so Victini came out, and I opted to go out into Rotom on the V-Create. I figured it wouldn't be Z-Searing Shot, or Z-Celebrate, sorry, on this sort of team right here, and this just gives me a free Volt Switch as they decide to bring in their Bisharp. I get to go ahead and bring in my Gliscor right here. I feel like they'll go for Knockoff, which would be great, because now I just get to Banded Earthquake this thing. They don't even see my Toxicor, which is funny. So Banded Earthquake picks up a kill right there. Tapu Fini is going to come in next. I guess it's going for probably the Defog, right? So I can just Earthquake this for good damage. Look at how strong that is. I just get to Earthquake here too, and then I should be good to go this game because I Earthquake that. Victini comes in, right? They actually go T-Tar. I don't know why, this dies. This definitely dies to Banded Earthquake, yeah. And then Victini can't set up on this. Meaning all I have to do right here is go Rotom Wash on the V-Create, Volt Switch out, and I'll be able to win this game in the end. I just go here into my Serp in case they Z, Then Gliscor can go ahead and wrap it up with an Earthquake. So Gliscor picks up 4 kills at the end right there. I'll take it, and I'll be right back with another one. Alright, next game right here is going to be up against a Trick Room. Glad we were able to pick up a nice little Gliscor sweep in that last game right there. Scarf Serp, once again, is just going to absolutely obliterate this team right here. I also think that Heatran is just great as a lead. Getting up rocks for Scarf Serp is super important. I really couldn't care less if you magic coat my rocks back. You're going to end up getting them up anyway, so I'm just going to click them here. Yeah, it doesn't matter, because sure, it could have wasted a Trick Room turn, but I don't think it was worth it anyway. Yeah, like, now what are you doing to me? You can Memento out if you really want, but I'm going to get a Magma Storm off. Should I Z Magma Storm? Let's go for the Z Magma Storm. As Ferrothorn comes in and takes that. Yikes. Thought it would die. Ferrothorn can kill it with Iron Barbs. So let's go ahead and do that here. Ferrothorn is like a very expendable Pokemon, and they're definitely not switching out their Ferrothorn considering it dies to rocks. With this thing out of the way, Magma Storm's even more spammable than it was. Tapu Bulu comes in now, so I'm in an even better spot here, which is great. I can just freely Gyro Ball, and the Trick Room's kind of working for me right here, just due to the fact that I can obviously just go ahead and use a min speed Gyro Ball to outslow them, get a Gyro Ball. I'd imagine it kills. Never mind, I guess this thing has some HP investment. No, it's just... that has to be banded, right? Why did that do so little? Banded? Yeah, that has to be banded. I can't think of anything else. Alright, let's go Gliscor and click U-turn. I'm just under the assumption that's banded. I can't think of how else that would do so much damage. Cresselia comes in, okay. Let's go here into my Heatran, just Magma Storm this. Trap it in here, taunt it, prevent it from doing anything, all that shenanigans. Hitting the initial Magma Storm is going to be big right here, as I do. Trick Room twists the dimensions, okay. I could see Lunar Dance being their play here. Meaning, in order to prevent Lunar Dance from being completely effective, I go Medicham here. Because I know they're going to Lunar Dance into that Crawdaunt, right? And by doing this, I get to stall out a Trick Room turn by simply clicking Fake Out. And I also get to keep my Heatran healthy for Magearna late game, so I like this scenario. I always just Mega Evolve here and click Fake Out. Gotta be careful about late game Camerupt under Trick Room for them. Alright, so I'm able to get some good damage right there. Bulu is chipped, right? I did a lot right there. Let's go. Rotom could be a good Camerupt pivot later. What would I rather have go down right here? I feel like Gliscor is not going to win this game. Yeah, Gliscor is my most expendable Pokemon. And what I'll do now is I'll go Rotom and Volt Switch, because it does take a knockoff from this thing. And I value that a lot right here. It should live a banded knockoff from what I know. And they don't really have a good pivot right here. Tapu Bulu is not going to help them out. In fact, if Tapu Bulu comes in, I think I just win with Serp from that position. Leaf Storm definitely kills with the Volt Switch plus Rocks. I am able to take that hit just fine, and I don't really have a way of preventing this Trick Room right now. That's my issue. I'll go Heatran and Taunt it once, but Rotom is my death fodder now. The new game plan is I need to obviously get rid of the Trick Room, and then Leaf Storm should be able to secure a win after I have some damage on the Magearna, which Heatran can take on, so that's all looking great right here. Magearna can set up Trick Room too. That's something I gotta keep in mind. Camerupt dies to max special attack modest earth power, I believe. Maybe not. Camerupt's actually fat. Camerupt against Heatran. Yeah, it'll take my head just fine, especially because it shouldn't have HP investment. I'll just Magma Storm them in here. Nice, okay. Meaning they have to Memento out. If I sack Rotom, they don't have a Memento target. Yep. Now what I can do is just bring in my Medicham. Hit him up with the... I think I'm going to high Jump Kick here. In case they decide not to Memento expecting the Fake Out. Yep, just like that. I'm glad I made the offensive play. And from this position I should be good. In fact, all I need to do is... Do I go Serp on the Earth Power or Heatran on the Fire type move? They go for the Fire type move first. Actually, this is a no-brainer. This thing wins outside of Trick Room. I switch out no matter what. I think I'm gonna go out into this on the Earth Power. Nice. They're forced to kill me here, so I just Leaf Storm up. And then all I need to do now is make sure Uxie doesn't get another Trick Room up. They didn't even kill me, so it looks like Serp should be able to wrap it up here. Actually, I guess this was their best play. They're going off a Leaf Storm miss late game. They're going to go to forfeit. I'll be right back. Alright, next matchup right here is going to be up against Rain. I do wish I had Stone Edge on my Gliscor for Pelipper instead of U-turn in this game, but I guess we can go ahead and make it work right here. Scarf Serperior is going to rip this team apart. I'm actually curious whether they would have a Sap Siparazu on a Rain team or not. I think the Z would be on Gren, and then it's AV Magirna, maybe Scarf Tana. That would be my guess based on their team comp. I'm going to lead off here with my Rotom. I'm not staying in on Kartana ever. I think... I'm going to go Heatran, expecting this to be a locked thing. Yeah, that's a Banded Leaf Blade, so I get up my rocks here. The crit sucks, but it is a high crit ratio move, so like I can't really complain about that. Here I can just taunt to prevent any sort of defog from my opponent. Yep. And now what I get to do is just bring in my Rotom on the U-turn. Kartana comes in. I'm going to Hydro Pump here. I think they're going to Sacred Sword. They can't let my Heatran come back. They do go for Leaf Blade, which is annoying, but the scenario that it gives me right here is it just allows me to get in my Serp and just smack something with a Leaf Storm right now. It is AV Magirna, good to know. I'm going to stay in one turn just to weaken it even more, because I feel like they might Volt Switch too. Sucks to lose Rotom, that's one of my best Swampert checks, but even Scarf Serp and Ferrothorn can do that. They do go for Flare Cannon right here. Looks like the next one's not going to kill me, so I should just be getting some kills now. Volt Switch is there. Yeah, you don't kill me with anything. And I'm definitely Scarf, so you're Banded Kartana. I definitely live an Azu hit. This gets outsped, so please just hit Leaf Storm. And I think I just win from this position with Serp. This team is absolutely obliterated by Serp. I have, what, 5 Leaf Storms left? I'm about to completely rip this team apart. They would need to use their double priority core to get rid of me right here. And if they were to do that, then they would be in a really terrible spot against the rest of my offense. I'm curious which of the two they'll sack. So nice, I outspeed Mega Swampert right there. I guess they expected to outspeed me, but Scarf Serp is way too fast. And yeah, Rain is gone too, so they can't kill me with any one priority hit right here, which is awesome. Pelipper comes in, so they're going to give me the Magirna now, I think. Yep, Magirna sack makes sense. Do I bother staying in against Gran? No, the answer is no. Never. I have to stand against you. Knock you out. Nice, and yeah, this Serperior just ran through their team. I'll be right back. Alright, I have another match right here. The Psy Spam core is definitely scary. I think Scarf Serp is once again an endgame I can try, depending on how they play their Heatran. I do need rocks up for the Zapdos as well, though. That's definitely something I gotta keep in mind. I think they're going to lead off with either Lele or Keldeo. Those give them the best positioning. I can't really pivot into Keldeo safely, so I can't lead off with a Pokemon that just gives it a free kill. And nearly my entire team does, so I'll lead Rotom here against Tapu Lele. Now this is a Pokemon I can pivot into, thankfully. And I will use Ferrothorn as my initial pivot on a Psychic, which gets a Spidef drop. Because of that Spidef drop, I'm just going to make a safe Gyro Ball play here. As they go out into Zapdos for some Helmet Chip. Good decision for sure. I'm going to go Heatran here, despite the fact that I kind of need it for this Psy Spam. They tried to go for HPIs expecting Gliscor to come in. Wasn't really interested. That's a slow Zapdos, wow. Landorus T is going to come in here, right? And I'll always go Banded Gliscor on that. The other option would be Rotom, but... Okay, Keldeo comes in. What am I doing about Keldeo? I don't deal with Keldeo. I'm going to go Rotom. It specs Lele, meaning I think this is Scarf. I think they click Secret Sword, which because I have Serperior too. Can't not go Rotom. Yeah, I could have gone Gliscor, but had they gone for the water move there, that would have been terrible. This scenario just allows me to go for a Volt Switch. I either pressure Zapdos coming in, which would be great, or I get good damage on Lele or Zam coming in. I think they're going to go with Zam, actually, but they could just... They actually stand with this threat. I think that's like the one thing you shouldn't have done, because you also just give me Medicham here, and Medicham's about to have some fun, too. In fact, I'm going to Ice Punch into this Lando. Yeah, I get rid of Lando right there. Specs Lele comes back in. I gotta be careful against that Mega Zam. I don't want to get careless. I think I can afford Ferrothorn to take this hit. They make a really good play and go for Focus Blast. However, by doing that, I get in Medicham again and just claim another. I'm gonna high jump this time in case they use Keld as their sack. There's no reason not to Zen Headbutt. Okay, I guess that was a reason. Just knock it out though. Nice, and I think I just went with Scarf Serp again because I already got the damage on Zapdos that I needed. Alakazam comes in. This thing's a problem, I know. It's because of Psychic Terrain particularly. But I think I can deal with it if I just get Fake Out and then Leaf Storm. Alright, they can have the Rotom. Serp cannot live one outside of this terrain. So I'm going to go Heatran here. And they have to hit a Focus Blast, which they're not going to. I think Scarf Serp would have always won this game anyway. I literally just Fake Out and then Leaf Storm kills 4 Pokemon. Tapu Lele comes back here. Threatening Mon for sure. I'm just going to Magma Storm as they Focus Blast. I'm going to go Medicham now. Hit him up with the Zen. Zen's always the play. It kills this under terrain. Zapdos will die. I actually like the fact that I got Static Parrot, I think. Actually, no, I don't, because I don't know if I killed this with Serp now. That's a Psychic. It's a tie with Gliscor. Let's go for that. Gliscor MVP. I mean, they got the Para, but it is 30%. I do win this game in the end, assuming I hit one move with Serp. So let's go ahead and do that, and we're able to go ahead and bag another win right there. I'll be right back. Alright, I have another match right here. This is probably going to be the toughest one so far, just due to the fact that, first of all, they have double steal. They actually have 3 mons that can deal with Scarf Serp, which means that's not really going to be doing a ton unless I get rid of all 3 of them. And Banded Gliscor they have checks for. It's probably one of my better breakers here anyway, but it's kind of just invites in Pelipper. I think as my lead, Medicham is a no drawback lead right here. Against Pelipper, okay. I think I always Fake Out right away. Scout for whether they're Helmet or not. That's Fizdef Pelipper, but it's not Helmet. Or Lefties, okay. Let's go here into my Rotom. Rotom doesn't mind taking any one hit here. And I feel like the U-turn anyway, which doesn't invite on anything in particular. Ferrothorn comes in. I don't let Rotom take any damage. I Volt Switch out here into my Heatran. On the rocks and get up my own. That's always the play here. They could get in Swampert, which can spam Waterfall, but I have Rotom here for this. It's either that. No, I need Swampert. I need Ferrothorn for the Greninja. Let's go Rotom here. On the sub. Shouldn't matter as long as I can hit some moves, because this is not going to be doing any damage to me. I do break through and hit. Nice. Gonna Hydro Pump here. They do switch out. Okay. I'll just Volt out here. Into Heatran. On the unfortunate Leech Seed miss from their part. Okay. Well, let's go for the Inferno Overdrive now, in case they decide to stay in instead of going Pelipper for no reason. Which I feel like they might, just because Pelipper is so important here. Ferrothorn is important too, but they have good Serp checks, and I feel like they don't need Ferrothorn here. No, they do go Pelipper, okay. Well, I always taunt Pelipper, because Heatran is relatively useless to me, and this thing needs to have limited switch-ins. Yeah, don't let it roost. Yeah, there's the roost, meaning I get a Magma Storm here, and if they stay in and let this take it, it's dead on entry. So no matter what right here, I'm in an advantageous position. They make the smart maneuver and go hard Swampert, however, I always get to go hard Rotom, get my berry going, and just click Hydro Pump here. I feel like they should just weaken me at this point, but they might go back to Pharaoh. Yeah, they keep on going Ferrothorn. Hitting the initial one would have been nice. Yeah, I still keep this because it can take on Swampert a little bit. Could also Will-O-Wisp. Let's just burn it now. Alright. Annoying, but I'll Volt out here. I know Double Leech is like definitely coming, but this guy cannot hit their Leech Seeds, which definitely sucks for them. I'll go for Magma Storm, but yeah, not hitting Leech Seed twice in a row against Heatran like that is so bad. I mean, granted, this thing should be weaker due to my Hydro Pump miss, but actually, you know what? It doesn't really matter. What is damage on Heatran really doing for them right here? I guess it helps out Jirachi, but like, you need Heatran completely gone for Jirachi to do anything. They stay in here. I just knock it out. Nice. I thought Spidef Ferrothorn might live under rain, but I guess Modest Heatran is just really strong. Greninja comes in now. About time this thing hit the field. I think I'll use Rotom as a sack first. Is that smart? Let's go Ferrothorn. On a spike. Alright, well I can just do the same. No, but if they go Pelipper, I gotta knock it out. They go hard Jirachi, it's Leftovers. Don't know if you would have... They Thunder Wave me, interestingly. I don't really care. I just knock out Pelipper with Leech Seed. So my Ferrothorn is well trained right here, whereas they're just kind of not doing the work for them. That's something I've noticed. It appears they want to go for game now, so... I do get Paralyzed. That would have knocked out the big threat to my team, but I think I still win. Yeah, sucks to miss that, but I actually just go for Medicham here. Click Ice Punch. They go Jirachi. Jirachi's just a high jump kick. I don't care about a Protect. I do care about a miss, though, but thankfully they missed their Thunder Wave. You want to hit this time, Medicham? Cool. And, yeah, from this position, I think Scarf Serp, there's no way it doesn't win. I'll keep this, though, and sack off my Rotom on the Pulse. And moment of truth right here. Let's go ahead and click Leaf Storm and see if we want to come through right now. I've definitely gotten relatively lucky with hitting all my attacks this live, but Dragonite might live. I don't know. Actually, I can't lose if I just keep Medicham, so I go Gliscor here on the Roost. Hit him up with an Ice Fang. Nice offensive Ice Fang right here. And then I should be fine. Yeah, that'll knock that out, and then Fake Out just deals with the Grand no matter what. Medicham is away. Actually, Medicham doesn't have enough switch-ins, never mind. No, but that definitely dies. Yeah, that dies from 39. That's a Surf. Medicham just finish things up for us right here. That'll be that. So we win arguably what I shouldn't have been I shouldn't have won this matchup ever, but I'll be right back with another one. Alright, I have another game right here. My opponent has three Pokemon, that 4 times resist grass, being Zard, Skarm, and Amoonguss. So unfortunately, it looks like Serp is going to come to an end for this, at least for now. Might do some work in the next game, but Medicham right here is just amazing clicking attacks. That's going to be my best option right here. As is my Heatran, actually. Heatran's really nice, too. I'm going to try to lure Orlando right away. Against a Coco. I'll go Ferrothorn. Yeah. I mean, I'm offensive, right? I really can't allow that. Right here. We'll go for the Spike on the U-turn / Volt Switch. That's fine. Charizard. Yeah, Charizard would always come in there. I don't risk that. I go Rotom. I think this is Zard Y. No, it is Zard X, okay. Let's just click Hydro Pump. Tough Zard X matchup. They do switch out, okay. I'm able to get that out of there. They can't Spore this Pokemon. I don't know if they would have Stomping Tantrum, but I think I need to get my Heatran in eventually. I think now is the time to do it. That's a really offensive switch, man. Jeez. Well, Willows kind of covers both. Yeah, I don't really know what you accomplished by doing that. Because now I Volt Switch out. You could get a Spore off now, I guess, but I'm not going to go out into a Pokemon that gives you one. Yeah. And now what I want to do is, I'm going to go Medicham on the Hidden Power, and I'm going to immediately High Jump Kick into Skarm. Nice. And I knew it would be Helmet, but getting rid of this thing is going to be nice. I don't care about Lando coming in. I just don't want the Skarm roosting up right here, because my Medicham would take super unnecessary damage. Tapu Fini cannot take this plus Spike plus Zen. Tapu Koko should take 90% or something like that, so it might just die after the Spike. And yeah, I was able to get those turns correctly. Double Spore could have been really scary. And honestly, they should have done it, because what's my Ferrothorn doing in there? I guess Spike stacking. Well, there goes my best breaker. It was going to happen eventually, right? Like, let's get in here. Just hit this up with a Magma Storm. I was eventually going to miss an attack, and I've been hitting all my attacks this live. Can't really complain when I miss one finally. Let's go for the Taunt here. And I'll still try to go for some sort of endgame with Serperior by getting up rocks here. And then I gotta hope they mess up and stay in against my minus Band Core here. Should maybe pick it off? I don't think so. I feel like my play is actually U-turn. Yeah, they do stay in, unfortunately. I get to bring in... I'm going to actually hope they give me a special attack boost. Okay, they don't. I'm just going to start spamming Leaf Storm, man. This comes in 8. I can do 16 next. Let's go for it. 15. They do have Sludge Bomb. Yeah, okay, now I can't stay in anymore. I still keep this because it is my best way of winning. Let's go Gliscor here on Sludge Bomb number 3. Sorry, 2. And I'm just going to Banded Earthquake. Actually, I'm going to Banded Fire Fang in case that Scarm comes in. Glad I switched over right at the last second. But yeah, missing my high jump could really cost me here. Yeah, this thing's back. I'm going to go Rotom on the Volt Switch. It doesn't allow Zard to set up, which is the main thing that I need right here. Amoonguss comes in. It's finally going to get its Spore off, so I just Volt Switch out. Into Ferrothorn on the Hidden Power Fire. I have to make an offensive switch into Gliscor because it's my only breaker at this point in the game after that miss. Okay, ideally I can get a nice lure going here. They might think they live one, but I don't know. Kind of have to hope they stay in. Yeah, they go Lando. Go Rotom on the HB Ice. That's fine. I just Volt Switch out on the Amoonguss coming back in. Nice. Okay, I get in here. And I once again get to make a prediction. I think I click Ice Fang this time. Okay, nice. I get rid of Amoonguss. This is possible. Despite that miss, I think this is very doable, actually. Depends on a couple things, though. Tapu Koko comes in. I never let the Zard set up. I always go Rotom first. On the Hidden Power. And Volt out. And now this is the point where I go Serp. I'm going to force out this Zard eventually. I Leaf Storm here. It's Scarf. Okay. Well, I'm Scarf. That's what I meant. Charizard comes in. I don't know why you're thinking about not going Charizard. It's the only thing that lives. I might have to play off a Choke against this Zard. I think. Because Gliscor coming in will just die to Flare Blitz after it roosts up. Meaning, I think I might need to Leaf Storm crit it. Yeah. I'm gonna regret not hitting that high jump kick, but it is what it is right here. Medicham should have killed every Pokemon, but hey. Let's see, Charizard comes... Really? Yeah, there you go. I was wondering why they were considering that for so long. I just stay in here and Leaf Storm. There's really nothing I can do. Both my Pokemon in the back die to this thing. So my hope is that I crit, or they choke and go for DD here. If they choke and Dragon Dance, I win this game if I hit my Leaf Storms now, but we'll see. I've definitely gotten fortunate this live. Maybe I can play off a Choke here, but I don't mind missing high jump kick after all those Leaf Storms hit. It's definitely okay. And I think I hit like all my Magma Storms this live too. Yeah, they click Flare Blitz here if they have it, and then they just clean up with that. If not, they should click Dragon Claw here. They definitely have Flare Blitz. Like, you're not Flare Blitz, right? I guess what the one maneuver I could make is go... I'm going to play off this. I'm going to do this instead. Let's go Ferrothorn. Hope they die to Flare Blitz plus Recoil, and then go from there. I think that's a lot more likely. I think it's a lot more likely they attack here than go for the Roost or DD. Nice. Can Leaf Storm even do 12%? Serperior. It does do 12%, so I have enough Leaf Storms. I believe I do. 5 Leaf Storms, 3 to hit in a row, and I do win this game. Come on, Serp. I've gotten lucky this live. There's 1. Yeah, I got that play right. That was huge. There's 2, and I outspeed Feeny with Gliscor, so that's the game. I do win this one, and I'll be right back. Alright, last game right here is going to be up against this squad with a Salamence on it. Couple things that I need to in order to win with Serp right here. Salamence gone and Ferrothorn gone. So I definitely want to pressure those two with rocks, maybe Fire Fang from Gliscor. That's all looking great right here. Gotta make sure I play offensively with my Medicham because the Clown coming in could be terrible, considering, I'm sure you guys noticed no Ghost Resist. Let's go ahead and lead right with my... Let's lead Rotom here. It doesn't really lead up badly against anything, as they decide to lead off with their Lando T. Wisp is safe. It either catches Ferrothorn or it catches them staying in. I feel like they might pivot to their Rotom first, which would be okay. There's a U-turn. That looks to be Scarf. Yeah, that's definitely some sort of attack investment. They do make the Rotom pivot as I expected them to. I have a berry on this, and I don't really need it for anything in particular. Let's just go for the Volt Switch here. Ideally, what happens is, you know what, I could see them being bad and going, if they get the speed tie and with the Volt Switch, they could go back to Lando. Let's just go for the Hydro Pump here in case that happens. Because I don't really switch into Lando otherwise. And I don't want them getting that in for no reason, so... They should never do it, they should always go Ferrothorn. They actually just have to Wisp me back, which is a good play for sure, but I figured they might make that play. Let's go for the Volt Switch now. Could make an offensive play myself. I'm gonna do it. Nice. Yeah, I never make plays like that, and I feel as though that's one thing that's flawed about my playstyle. Sometimes I just play way too safe. Let's knock this out with the Flash Fire Z move. Mence is a threat. I'm sure you guys knew that too. If it comes in, I gotta hit a Magma Storm, I think, to get it in range of some Fake Outs. Maybe a hit from... Okay, Lando T comes in. I never stay in. They go for knockoff. It looks like that's a roll as to whether the next one could knock me out or not. It's definitely a Scarf knockoff, right? I mean, I can just switch out on that into Pharaoh. Yeah, we knew this was Scarf. I don't need Pharaoh healthy for anything here. I'm gonna make a triple switch here into Heatran as Mence comes in. Okay. Well, here we are. I'm gonna Magma Storm. It breaks it, okay. I was actually really surprised that broke. Ferrothorn comes in on the Earthquake, and if they want to knock me out, they gotta burn a Z move, I think. Unless they have Fire Fang. It's either Fire Fang or Flynium Z. The hard clown. Well, I can't let you sub up, and like I said, this thing is useless. That doesn't even knock out spit up Ferrothorn. This guy's playing a lot more offensively than I am. Like, I know I said I play too passively, and I'm kind of trying to switch that up right here, but this guy's making, like, super offensive reads. I just want to find out, you're going for U-turn, right? Meaning I just switch in a Pokemon that doesn't allow you to go... I actually click knockoff. Yikes. Actually, that's better for me, isn't it? I just realized that's definitely better for me. Okay, Fire Fang next. That damage is beautiful. Let's Fire Fang you again. Hold up. You know what? Actually, I don't want this Lando coming in. Let's Ice Fang here. Yeah, I would rather this thing be in than the Lando. You know what? I'll take the double down. I died to the Iron Barbs now. And if Lando comes in, that's what I want, so yeah. Let's not get careless right here. I have the damage that I need on Mence. I think I can just straight up win with... Yeah, so that's the double down I wanted right there. This dies on entry, so that's my fodder. Regarding what I bring in here, I just go Medicham, right? Prevent that Mence from doing anything. Yeah, they go Lando T here. I think I just hard Ice Punch. Kind of catches anything they would click. Even an Explosion is not something that can really threaten me right here. Could an Explosion be threatening? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. No. Let's be smart. I think I sack my Ferrothorn to scout their move and then go accordingly. That's my play. That's always my play here. Make sure I know what move they're clicking. Don't lose my Medicham to Careless Explosion and go from there. Yeah, I'm just really scared about sub. It's definitely sub DD Mence, right? Sub DD, Flynium Z Earthquake, something like that. I keep my Rotom so that way I don't lose to Scarf EQ. They do lock U-turn. Okay, great. I know that now, which is amazing. Meaning, I always go Medicham and just click High Jump Kick. I'm still keeping Rotom for that ground immunity. This is another Scarf. Did I see it switch up moves earlier? I feel like I did, and I'm just being dumb right now. I definitely don't remember it, but I guess I did. So I should have Ice Punched there and just knocked it out, huh? Well, now we know it's not Scarf, so I can use the Rotom as Death Fodder. Mawile comes in. If I get damage on this, I win with Serp. What am I doing here? I'm gonna High Jump Kick. I don't think they're Sucker Punching. They do. Okay, my next play is get this in. Always click Magma Storm. They go Lando and I miss. Yikes. I think I threw this game. Yeah, I think I threw. Maybe they don't have enough speed for Heatran, or they'll mispredict again. But yeah, I think I threw, unfortunately. Unless Serp can still come through. They do mispredict. That's banded Lando. That has to be banded, yeah. 60%. Yikes. You can kill me. And this is the end game I'm going to try to go for now. Let's cook Leaf Storm. Malal comes in. I think I have to crit it. Let's go Rotom. They just tried to play rough. I guess that was safe. Yeah, just lock Leaf Storm, and that'll be that. So I think I definitely messed up my last game. I played it as if it was a Scarf Lando. It never was. I should have just calced the damage the moment I saw it attack, but it is what it is. We end up finishing, I think, 6-1, which is definitely nothing too terrible. We got back into the top 500 for sure, definitely after that. I did hope y'all enjoyed. You can find this team down below in the description if you do wish to try it out, and I'll see you next time. Later.